Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be looking at the Nike SB Dunk High Sweet Tooth. But before we get into the shoe, guys, if you guys can just hit that subscribe button and notification bell, it definitely helps this channel out a lot. So these released last month, and there was no actual release date for these. The releases were kind of sporadic throughout. Every time I looked online, different skate shops were releasing them, whether it was through raffle or first come, first serve. And like I said, there was no actual release date, so skate shops were just kind of dropping them whenever. I actually lucked out and happened to be on my phone when these dropped through CCS, and I was actually able to secure my pair pretty easily. I will say Apple Pay really comes in the clutch when it comes to buying shoes. Even when it comes to like limited releases, when I'm just trying to add my size and checkout, Apple Pay usually works, especially if you have the Face ID enabled. You pretty much just add your size, confirm and approve via Face ID, and then you're pretty much in the checkout line, or if not, the order automatically just goes through. I will say that's kind of like my tip and advice for you guys, especially when it comes to a lot of limited releases. You want to just be able to get through the checkout process as quickly as possible, and Apple Pay to me has always worked pretty well. It's been hit or miss when it comes to the hyped releases, but I've had more success than not. So I will say, if you guys have trouble checking out on the limited hype stuff, try using Apple Pay next time, and I'm sure that'll definitely help you guys a little bit more. But back to the shoes, guys. This to me is just an overall great looking shoe, especially for the holidays. Nike always does a good job of releasing sneakers for the holidays. And they did drop this pair along with a pair of Air Force Ones and another pair of Nike Dunk Mids. But to me, with this was just the better of the pack. And to me, I was actually excited to see that Nike dropped their Halloween pack before Halloween, because I feel like in previous years they've always dropped their Halloween packs days after Halloween, and to me that never made sense, because I would think people would want to wear the shoes before the holidays and on the actual holiday itself, so there would be no point in getting the shoe after the holidays unless you were going to wear it the following year. But to me, Nike SB has been creating a lot of good shoes as of late. I'd probably say the last year or so they've been quietly having a good run. Obviously, they're not spoken about as much as they were in early 2020, but Nike SB overall to me has put out a lot of good shoes recently, and this being one of them. So with that being said, let's get into the shoe. So starting off with the outsole here, guys, you got your standard Nike Dunk outsole in black, and then in the center of the shoe you got your Nike SB branding in orange. As we move on to the midsole, we got your all-white midsole here with your contrast stitching in orange to offset the all-white midsole a little bit. To me, that's definitely a nice touch. As we continue to the upper here, guys, we have this gradient upper, and I'm not sure what kind of material this is. The whole entire upper is made of this material, which almost feels like a waxy leather or like a light nubuck material. It has like a real soft touch to it, but you can definitely tell that it's not just your standard leather. So I'm not really sure what material this is. It's a very interesting material. Like I said, it feels like a waxy leather or like a light suede or nubuck material. If you guys know what it is, let me know in the comment box below. Definitely interested in knowing. But the upper is made out of 3 different colors here. So starting off with the toe box, your toe box is mostly white. And then as we continue on with the gradient effect, going towards the middle of the shoe, you have this nice vibrant orange colorway, which I think looks really good. And then towards the back and the heel of the shoe, we got this nice bright yellow. Again, this is supposed to resemble a candy corn, so that's why you see these 3 different colors being used throughout the upper. You got your Nike swoosh, which is mostly in that orange colorway, and that is outlined in a yellow trim. You got your orange laces on the shoe, and then your tongue is made out of this orange mesh material. As we move on to the tongue tab on the shoe, you got your Nike SB branding in white, your yellow Nike swoosh, and then you have this little detail here of a little angry candy corn where the eye goes. Small details like that to me is what I love about Nike SB. They just have a lot of cool features and details that they add on to shoes. On the back of the tongue, another cool feature that they have on here is a little tooth drawing with a candy stuck in it that has the SB branding. And then on the bottom, you got this warning sign that says, "Do not take candies from strangers." That to me is another cool addition. Small subtle details that most people seeing the shoe on foot won't notice, but just a nice little addition to have if you own a pair of these. Another little hidden feature on this shoe is on the ankle flap here on the inside. It has, again, it says warning, do not take candy from strangers. And then it has a yellow and black caution striping on the back. Just another cool subtle hidden feature on this shoe. And then the last cool feature on this shoe that I didn't notice until I was actually looking at the shoe for a while was that on the right pair, on the toe box, there is a bite mark that you can see going across the toe box. And I was a little nervous when I first saw this because I thought it was like a manufacturing error, but then I noticed that it resembled a bite mark, and that to me was really cool. I just love that Nike SB always has these little small features and details that they add to their shoes to just make it that much. But again, the bite mark is only on the right pair. I didn't notice any other features on the left pair, but just that little subtle bite mark on the right shoe I think just makes it that much cooler of a sneaker. On the insole you have the image of candy corn. Again, that is what the sneaker is inspired by. And these do come with 3 sets of extra laces. So you got your white pair, you got another pair of orange. The only difference between this orange pair and the pair that's already on the shoe is that the pair on the shoe has the yellow tips, while the other pair is just all orange. And then you got your black pair as well. I personally just like the orange pair. I think it blends in a little bit better, especially with the midsole being orange. I think it just gives it an overall cleaner look. But you guys can decide what pair of laces you guys want to put on your pair. If you guys decide to switch it up, let me know in the comment box below with what pair you guys are going with. And yeah, that's pretty much it for these guys. Just wanted to give you guys a quick look at the Nike SB Dunk High Sweet Tooth or Candy Corn, whatever you guys want to call it. To me, this is just an overall cool looking shoe. I love the gradient effect on these. I love the little bite mark on the shoe and the subtle details and hidden features that this shoe has. Like I said, Nike SB always does a good job of doing things like that, which just makes their shoes a little bit more cooler in my opinion. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these guys. Are you guys a fan of this sneaker or not? What to you is the best Halloween Nike sneaker ever released? I'm curious to know what you guys think in the comment box below. Also, resale for these isn't that much over retail. I think some pairs and some sizes are actually under retail. So if you guys are interested in buying a pair, I'll be posting that information in the description box below for you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it for these guys. But like always, thanks for your support. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.